When the Minnesota Vikings hired Kevin O'Connell to be their new head coach, the thinking was he would revolutionize the offense and get things done on that side of the ball. Coming over from the Rams, just won a Super Bowl with Matthew frickin' Stafford, and with Cooper Kupp, they're going to get Justin Jefferson the ball just like they did him. And because he got Cousins and Jefferson and Thielen and KJ and Dalvin and Irv and that offensive line, you're going to be good to go, right? And the Vikings, respect, notorious KOC. That's right, off to a 5-1 start, looking good, but the offense, has it been really good or has it been a little mid? It's been a little bit of both. So Vikings offense this season, in yards, they're 18th in the league, points 13th. Now, you'd have to factor in that they've had the bye week, so that's obviously going to distort things, even though a number of teams have already had their bye, whatever. Passing, but in terms of per play per drive stats, yards per attempt, six freaking yards per attempt, 19th in the league. Rushing yards per attempt, they're 21st. Yards per drive, 30, 20th in the league. Points per drive, just a shade over 2, 14th. Third down for what? 38.7%, 18th in the league. Red zone, it's been a little bit herky-jerky at times, 59.1%. They're getting a touchdown, 11th in the league. PFF overall offensive grade, they have a 76.8, 5th in the league. And DVOA, they are 11th in the NFL. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, it's improved from last season, and obviously they are getting it done, but it just seems like there's so much more potential with Kirkua, with Justin friggin' Jefferson, as well as with Dalvin Cook. And, the Vikings, like we said, respect, are 5-1, are getting it done, but they haven't scored over 30 yet this season. And I don't know. It just seems like at some points the offense looks top dog, especially scripted plays, marching down, getting a touchdown, 75-yard touchdown drives, etc. Also having the best special teams in the National Football League. The Vikings are first in starting field position and first in opposing starting field position, so that certainly helps. But at times, they just sputter out. They stall out. And sometimes we'll see shades of the fun new offense. We see the jet sweeps. We see the motion. We see all the gadget plays, the shovel pass, all of those random things, and the receivers getting open on crossers. But then sometimes it just stagnates. And yes, that is ebb and flow of the National Football League. Not even the Chiefs go down and score a touchdown every single time, although kind of seems like it. Except for against the Bills. Of course, I bet on the Chiefs that day. But it is kind of refreshing that the Vikings are still 5-1. They're learning a brand new defense, and especially they're learning a brand new offense. And they do have that personnel to be able to get things done and be able to put up points. Because, just imagine what this offense is going to be. Because I do trust Kevin O'Connell. I do think that he is a beautiful, young, offensive-minded wunderkind. And I think that imagine what this offense is going to be at the end of the season when guys are really gelling into their roles. And in a couple years when Kwesi has had time to overturn this roster and get the proper groceries for the feast that Chef Kevin O'Connell wants to put out there. Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef. It's just going to be pretty damn amazing. So I think that you do have to be relatively happy right now. And see, this is the part where it feels weird. We're nitpicking at things like this offense, is averaging 25 plus points per game, but we're still like, it can be better. We want to see 30. We want to see more, man. But that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing because Kevin O'Connell has come in. Vikings are off to a 5-1 start. I think that he's a great young head coach in the making, and he's raising expectations. So instead of just, we won 4 in a row, instead of celebrating that, we're like, we should win by more. And that's okay. To a degree, that's okay. A win is a win, but let's start looking smoother inner wins. Let's start making the games not so close because a bounce this way or bounce that way certainly could change things. So I think that the offense is just going to be sexy ass time towards the end of the season, and hopefully we start progressing that way because you got everything. But your thoughts are our thoughts. The Vikings offense has potential. It's been good, it's been mid, it's been a little bit of everything. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.